Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice absolutely matters. And I want to definitely dig into this content that we're getting ready to talk about because I got some new options from the show last night, and I want to condense it because obviously the OC was with us last night, and we went through the Tyron Smith contingency plans. But we want to condense it, and I want everybody to participate. It's likely not going to even be a long video, but what we go do is we go through all the options and even a new option that I got from the chat, because if somebody left their version of what they think would be the best five, and I'm gonna put it in the show. So I'm gonna go right into it. So obviously none of us are wishing or hoping that something is going to happen to Tyron Smith. I'm knocking on wood. I'm knocking on wood that he stays healthy, but it would be foolish not to plan and be ready for it. So now we looking at it as if something happened with Tyron Smith. So option one, and we go through each one, and I'm gonna make this brief, and I really do want everybody to participate. Everybody got to participate. If you watch this video, you are the offensive line coach Joe Philman and Mike McCarthy, and you got to pick what is the contingency plan if Tyron Smith goes down. All right, so option one, which is gonna be just like option two, slightly different, is Ball go be your swing tackle. He going into year two, right? So usually your biggest gain is between year one and year two. Obviously, the downside is he has no starting reps. So nobody knows exactly who he is. You would be having faith. And it was similar to what Steven said at the press conference. We got to give these young guys a chance to protect Dak's blind side. Because everybody got to understand, when you playing left tackle and you dealing with a right-handed quarterback, Dak is going to always open up with his back to the left. So he won't even see the pressure a lot of times when it's coming. So just keep that in mind for those who want to bet on our guys. All right, there you go. So option two is like option one, except Matt is starting. Most people expect Matt to be the starting swing tackle if the season started today and they didn't acquire any free agent swing tackle. So that would be the guy that would be responsible. That's option one and option two. You can pick option one, you can pick option two. That's on you. Option three starts to get a little bit different. All right, so here's option three. Option three is actually what I believe the Cowboys are doing or thinking, especially when you look at their OTAs and their mini camps. They was actually giving Tyler Smith reps at left tackle and left guard, which makes me think that they are cross-training him with this contingency plan. And it makes sense to me. I had this idea on the Super Show because McGovern, even though people will say he doesn't play the left guard as good as he played the right guard, the benefit of having people like Big Game James, who actually talked to his dad, is he gave some insight on it, that was the first time he ever played like left guard. So basically being thrown out there, it was similar to what happened with Terrence Steele when he was thrown into the left tackle. He was in a rhythm at the right tackle. He was improving at the right tackle. He was playing good ball at the right tackle. But when he got put at the left tackle, it reset him. And so his first ever game was bad, but he continued to get better with the reps. So is it a bad assumption to say that after going through a gauntlet year at left guard, that you going in year four might not improve or can improve? I think he can improve. And if that's the case, you no longer have a fourth rounder and a fifth rounder protecting Dak's blind side. So option three is my option. That's what I believe in. And that's what I believe is going to happen if the season started now. Obviously, this is all contingent on the grass and when these guys get through training camp and preseason and watching them perform. But if it started today, I'm leaning on option 3. All right. Option 4, all right, is basically safer to me, all right? And I actually might change my mind mid-video, because option 4 is where you taking Terrence Steele, you moving him to the left tackle, more so because he got experience, okay? He has experience playing left tackle now, and it's not a scary assumption to assume that the jump that he took at right tackle from going through the gauntlet of his rookie year to his second year, why can't he take another jump in his third year and also solidify the left tackle position if Tyron Smith goes down? This is the safest option, because now you have somebody with experience protecting Dak's blind side. And now Ball, you can see Ball, and Dak would see him every snap. And if he loses, then Dak can try to win and buy time with his feet versus pressure not coming from his blind side. That's option 4. All right. So option 5 is similar to option 1 and 2, where the only change is now Matt is the starting right tackle, which most is expecting because there's some noise about Ball and his work ethic. But who knows? Who cares? We go see that workout once they put all the pads on. All right. Option 6. This is the OC's option. And actually, even though I said option 3 was mine, I'm starting to lean more on option 6, because it gives you obviously the season at left tackle. It also gives you somebody that got reps at left guard. It keeps the center intact as well as Zach Martin, and it allows your rookie to play the right tackle, which he has the most upside, obviously, out of Ball and Matt, right? Out of Josh and Matt. So ideally, this is a best 5 scenario, and this is a hybrid to where you don't want to go too wild. And if you're trying to have stability and you putting your rookie by an all pro to help him develop, you telling me Tyler Smith by Zach Martin is not going to help him develop? Makes sense to me. Last option, and what I got from the chat. So when we say leave your comments, this is why we say leave your comments, because your voice matters and it end up in the show. So as you can see, option 7, this is super musical chairs, but I get the logic. You put stability at left tackle because you got your most seasoned tackle playing left tackle with Steele, who was also improving. You also leave Tyler Smith alone, which a lot of people want to do, where they want him to develop his pro legs at left guard. That also allows, Tyler to continue to do his thing. But this is the bonus of that idea, and this is why I put it in the show. This came from a fan, and I'm liking it, because nobody questioned McGovern when he was playing right guard. Most would say that he actually played right guard pretty good. And with him playing right guard pretty good, it shouldn't be any reservations on him moving up as a contingency plan to play the right guard position. And then before anybody lose their mind and say, oh, this is musical chairs, it is. And we don't apologize for it. I don't apologize about this idea. And I like that we got somebody who thought outside the box. Why? Because we've seen Zach Martin play right tackle before. So don't act like the Cowboys would never do this. Why not? This could be the contingency plan if Tyron Smith went down. So, all right, so we go recap and then y'all got to vote. Here we go. So we go recap this real quick. Let me change this. All right, so let's go through it. Tyron Smith, week 6, just went down. Freakish accident. Somebody rolled them up. All right, what you go do? Option 1, put ball out there. Left tackle, keep rolling. He's gonna protect Dak blind side. Option 2, Matt, protecting Dak's blind side. You make no changes but the left tackle. You want to keep together the continuity. People that's gonna like option 1 and 2, they continuity guys. Most fans are like that with the Dallas Cowboys. We've been trained to think like that. Option 3 is where you take Tyler, which they've been doing, and you move him out to the left and you move up McGovern and you say, y'all two hold it down. What you're doing with that is you having the rookie protect the blind side of Dak, but you also have Connor McGovern who got reps at left guard, and you hoping that he takes another step, and you also hoping that he just sustains on the left side. Okay, that's option 3. Option 4, you put Terrence Steele at the left who got the experience. You leave the left guard alone and Tyler Smith, but then you take Ball, you put him on the right tackle, and that allows Dak to not be attacked from his blind side. Option 5 is just the same, except Matt is starting. All right, you got to pick one. All right, option 6 is Terrence Steele holding down the left side, McGovern playing the left guard, but you take the first round rookie and you put him on the right. You still giving them pro reps. You're not expecting him to be a barn burner, but you're expecting him to develop. Plus, Dak can see the attack coming because it's coming from the right, and he's a right-handed quarterback, and he can see the pressure. It still allows your time, offense and your quarterback time to make plays without being blindly attacked from behind, coming from the left side. All right. Then option 7 is the most musical chairs, but I will say it's probably the safest because there's a lot of experience everywhere. You got the experience at the left tackle where Terrence Steele played the left tackle. Then you have the experience of and you have the confidence that McGovern is playing in a place to where he played strong in the past. Then obviously you take the all-pro and the superstar and the Superman, and you do what you've done before. You put him at right tackle. So actually, after I went through this again, I'm starting to lean back to 6 and 7. My final vote, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Now it's y'all time. Put it in the chat. What you go do, you are now filming. You are now Mike McCarthy. I want y'all to put it in the chat and vote. I'm not interested in the ideas you don't like. I don't like that idea. I don't like still moving around. I don't care what you don't like at this point. What I want to know is what would you do and what are you going to do? Which option would you choose if you had to make a decision of what's going to happen if Tyron Smith goes down? So let's get it. Put it in. No excuses. Let's vote. And we go, if, I'm not hoping that this happens, but if Tyron Smith was to go down, we're going to refer back to this show because we go literally likely watch the contingency plan unfold. And this is going to give us a good exercise of how the Cowboys are thinking, and are we thinking like the Cowboys, and is it smart? Does it make sense? But this is Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. I really do want 100% participation. I want y'all to participate in this one. I really do. And make sure that you also like, share, and subscribe to the channel so we can really, have this discussion. God forbid if something happened to Tyron Smith. So y'all stay up, man. This is Boss Cowboy. Peace.